Life gets better when you stop blaming and start building. Let that sink in. Because most people never realize this. They spend their entire lives pointing fingers at their past, their parents, their failures, their circumstances. But nothing changes. Blaming feels easy, it feels justified, it even feels good for a moment, but it keeps you stuck. Because when you blame, you give away your power. You tell yourself, it's not in my control. And if it's not in your control, then how will you ever change it? Think about it. How many times have you said, I can't succeed because of my situation? I can't move forward because of what happened to me. I can't grow because nobody supports me. Maybe those things are true. Maybe life hasn't been fair to you. But here's the hard truth. Staying there won't fix anything. There comes a moment in life where you have to make a decision. You either stay a victim of your story, or you become the one who rewrites it. Life gets better when you stop blaming and start building, because the moment you stop blaming is the moment you take your power back, and power is everything. When you take responsibility, something shifts inside you. You stop asking, why is this happening to me? And you start asking, what can I do about it? That question alone can change your entire life. Instead of blaming your past, you build a stronger mindset. Instead of blaming your lack of opportunities, you create new ones. Instead of blaming people for leaving, you become someone who doesn't depend on anyone to grow. Yes, it's hard. Building yourself is not easy. It requires discipline when you feel lazy. It requires focus when you feel distracted. It requires strength when you feel broken. But that's where transformation happens. Nobody is coming to save you, and that might sound harsh, but it's actually the most powerful truth you'll ever hear, because it means you don't have to wait for anyone. You don't need permission to change your life. You don't need approval to become better. You don't need perfect conditions to start. All you need is a decision to wake up earlier, a decision to stay disciplined, a decision to stop making excuses, a decision to build every single day, every successful person you admire. At some point they were stuck, they were doubted, they were lost, but they made one powerful shift. They stopped blaming the world and started building themselves. And you can do the same. No matter where you are right now, no matter how far behind you feel, no matter how many times you've failed, you can start building. Today, start small. Build better habits, build discipline, build your mindset, because small actions, repeated daily, create massive change over time. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be consistent. You don't need to be the best, you just need to improve. You don't need to have everything figured out, you just need to start. Life will always be hard, people will disappoint you, things won't go your way, but none of that defines you. What defines you is what you choose to do next. So stop waiting, stop blaming, stop giving your power away, and start building. Build your future, build your habits, build your strength, build your life, because at the end of the day, life doesn't get better by chance. It gets better when you decide to build it.